guys, welcome to Planning with Crystals. Today's unboxing is a rather exciting one. It is another Space NK goodie bag, gift with purchase. GWP, whatever you want to call it. So basically this is available, or was available at the time of making the video, and it is free with a £60 spend. It's worth over £133, and in this video we're going to unbox it together. We're going to look at the products. I'll tell you what they are, what they do, my kind of review and opinion if I've used these products before, and I'll tell you how much each individual item is worth. Don't know if you saw my blog post on this. I do have a blog, I just don't write on it very often, and I wrote down the individual value of each item, what the gift included, and sent that out. So hopefully some of you guys saw it if you're interested in the gift. I also posted about this on my Instagram and on the community page on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to both, follow me on both if you want those kind of notifications when these gifts become available. They do often sell out actually because you don't have to spend much sometimes and you're getting a load of free products. So I bought only one item to get this, in fact. So I got a product from Tatcha. I've been using lots of Tatcha products since they landed in the UK. It's a pretty fabulous brand, I'm not gonna lie, and I've never actually used this product, so I was really excited to try it. So actually in my June favourites video, I do mention another Tatcha product from this range. This is the kind of clarifying range. So this is a clarifying clay mask, and it was £65, which is a lot for a clay mask, but I just decided to treat myself because this is just my kind of thing at the moment. So this is what it looks like. Gorgeous packaging as usual, Tatcha. It even comes with a gorgeous little kind of spoony thing. It's just plastic, but it's like gold, and it's got the kind of Tatcha logo there on the bottom, so you don't even have to put your fingers in the jar, so it's even more of a kind of luxurious experience when you're applying the mask. I will definitely be applying this later. I'll show you what it's like. So it's like a funny kind of rock colour. We're going with rock colour. It looks really interesting, it gets really good reviews, and my skin is kind of oily combo and quite reactive for breakouts and stuff, so it just sounds like the sort of thing my skin needs. So it says clarify and balance for smooth hydrated skin. Japanese konjac gently exfoliates while warm in Japanese volcanic ash helps open pores to allow Okinawa Kusha clay to absorb excess oil and sebum without stripping or leaving skin feeling tight or dry. So yeah, I'm really excited to use this. I will report back if it's any good, but I have high hopes. So onto the gift. It just comes in a plain black box like this. This sticker was actually kind of stuck under the box. I put it on the top just because I thought it looked better. But sometimes you just get a plain black box with the sticker kind of closing the box. Then when you open it, you get a little card type leaflet thing that tells you about the products inside. So this one is the Beauty Discovery Gift TLC Edit. And as usual, they've messed up on a couple of the sizes. They seem to do this quite regularly, so whoever writes for Space NK seems to make a lot of errors when they're listing what's in the gifts. So there are two products, one where we've got more than I expected, one where we've got less. I'll explain as we go through. So the items are just in the box, kind of loosely in there. There's a bit of like tissue paper and stuff to kind of keep stuff protected. There's a nice range of products in here, and a few I was particularly excited to see. So we're gonna have a look at what's in the gift. So it says, take care of number one with this curated collection of confidence boosting beauty. From skin cosseting creams to next generation masks and luxurious bath and body formulas, you'll find a way to feel like the best version of yourself. By the way, if you enjoy these kinds of videos, I have got a whole playlist of my Cult Beauty and Space NK goodie bag unboxings, plus I think there's some like Harrods and Liberty and stuff in there as well. So if that's your kind of thing, go and check it out. So the first item I see here is by Rare Beauty. Nice to see some of the like newer brands in here. So it's the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer, a weightless universal gel primer enriched with ultrafine pearls for a lit from within glow. And it's 5ml or 0.17 fluid ounce. One thing to mention on the leaflets that always come with these gifts, it will tell you how much a full size is, not how much this actual size is. So this is actually a 5ml, so it's worth about £4.10 based on a full size, and a full size would be 28ml or £23. So this is what it looks like. It'd be quite a nice travel size actually, and it's still got a pump on, which is what you would get if you got the full size. So it is a nice kind of glowy primer. I never used to be into primers, I never used to see the point in them, but actually when you find a good primer, it's like you don't want to be without it and you see the difference. So this will add that bit of luminosity. You could definitely look at applying this to the skin without foundation or tinted moisturiser just to give it that sort of super glow, but seriously you can see just there where I've applied it the difference. So yeah, it definitely gives the skin that extra bit of glow. Create the perfect blank canvas for long-lasting makeup with this skin perfector made to smooth, hydrate and illuminate the complexion. Next up, the newest launch from Dr. Dennis Gross, and I was really excited to see this in here because I really wanted to try this moisturiser, but I didn't want to shell out what they want for full price. So full price is £69 for 30ml, and I've got lots of moisturisers and things I'm using at the minute, so I didn't really want to buy another one, but at the same time I was curious. I kept seeing it on social media and I was like, I want to try it. So when I saw there was a sample in here, I was like, yes, thank you very much. So it's the Alpha Beta Pore Perfecting Moisturiser. Like I said, 30ml would be £69. This is a 4ml size, which is worth £5.52. Strengthening the complexion's moisture barrier and gently exfoliating uneven cells, it's fair to say this face cream goes the extra mile. Let's have a look at you. It's got a light citrusy scent, I would say. So this is what it looks like. Oh, it seems to sink in quite well. Does it make the skin look kind of glowy? It kind of does, doesn't it? Feels a little bit cooling on the skin, actually. So, interesting. Then we've got a moisturiser from Drunk Elephant. It is the Proteiny Polypeptide Cream in a 5ml or 0.16 fluid ounce size. Pretty tiny. It's the smallest kind of sample size they do apart from the sachets. Really good moisturiser. I really like this. I have big love for Drunk Elephant and really love quite a lot of their products. So this is one of them for sure. Now in this size it's worth £5.70, 50ml, which would be a full size, would be £57. It says a cocktail of protein and peptides fuel this award-winning do-it-all moisturiser made to improve skin's tone, texture and firmness. So it's a great kind of anti-aging type moisturiser, and it's sort of super light on the skin, doesn't cause breakouts, just a really nice moisturiser. For some people, I think when they use this moisturiser, they kind of think that it should be a little bit heavier, like it feels like there's not much kind of going on to your skin because it's got this kind of gel-like texture, but I find that it does add enough hydration. It's also a really nice kind of base for makeup and things. And again, it does over time kind of firm up the skin and make it look a lot better and a lot healthier. So I like it. I think it's a really good moisturiser. Whether 5ml is enough for you to be able to tell, but still a nice one to have in here. Next up, we've got a product from Fenn, and this is a concentrated revitalising lifting mask. 50ml of this would be £71. We have got 5ml, which is worth £7.10. I've got a feeling I've seen this before in some of these goodie bags, but I don't think I ever actually got round to trying it. I can't really remember. So it's described as being a mask, but actually it's more of a leave-on nighttime moisturiser. So this is what it looks like, but it's supposed to kind of firm and tighten the skin overnight. It says, in need of an instant boost, leave this peptide and antioxidant-rich mask on for 30 minutes and voila, a lifted complexion awaits. But a lot of the reviews and things I've read from the company suggest that you should put it on and leave it on overnight for kind of best results. So yeah. It actually says on the instructions on the back, apply a generous amount to dry cleansed face and neck morning and evening, which definitely suggests it's more of a moisturiser than it is a mask. But anyway, doesn't sound like it's going to last very long. If they're saying apply a generous amount, we're only getting 5ml. But if it's one of those where you like put it on and the next morning you look like a new woman or man, then, you know, maybe it'll be worth purchasing. Do let me know if you've used it. Then we've got a full-size mask from 111 Skin. We do see these quite a lot in these goodie bags and gift with purchases, but it's actually a really fabulous mask. So these retail at £20, so they're pretty pricey. It's called the Rose Gold Brightening Facial Treatment Mask. I love them. From leading skincare expertise in Harley Street comes this Luxe glow boosting complexion saviour that swiftly removes dead skin cells. I don't know that it removes dead skin cells. When I've used it, it adheres to the skin really well, so it's one of those you could walk around with it on and it isn't going to fall off your face. It's made from biocellulose, so it's kind of got like a jelly feel to it, so it really adheres to the skin instead of like those kind of paper type tissue masks that we have sometimes. But it really moisturises, it really boosts the skin. Definitely would be great before like an event or something. I'm going to use it the next time I get on a plane and see if I look any better when I get off at the other end, because I usually look terrible. So anyway, we will see. But yeah, every time I've used it, I've really loved it. Next up, we've got a product from Charlotte Tilbury. I was kind of hoping this was going to be the new Charlotte Tilbury oil. It's actually the Magic Serum Crystal Elixir, which has been out for a little while. I've used it a few times. It says crystal infused serum for younger looking miracle skin. They do promise the world, don't they? So this is 3.6 ml on 0.12 fluid ounce, so it is just a sample size. So a full size of this would be £63 for 30 ml, and this mini size, this sample, is worth £7.56. So I have used it before. It does leave a glow to the skin. I just think it's one of those products that kind of does something when you wear it, but I don't feel like it has any sort of long-term benefits, and I think it's kind of pricey. But if you are after that sort of lit from within glow, this is the sort of product that will kind of do that for you. I'll show you what it's like and what the texture and things are like now. Kind of running out of space for testing products here. But it is just a really lightweight serum. It does feel really nice on the skin, and it does add a glow for sure. So you can see that it does feel nice on the skin. It doesn't clog pores, cause breakouts, anything like that. I don't know that it does much more than brightening, is my kind of feedback for you on that one. Next up, we've got a pack of eye gels. These are by Patchology. These are the Flash Patch Illuminating Eye Patches, and we've got one pair which is worth £3. Look on the bright side of life with these vitamin C infused under eye patches designed to soothe and illuminate the delicate eye area. So they are nice. I've said this before, I love a good under eye mask, and I do like the Patchology ones. I just find any effects, of course, are temporary, and you can only use these once, and it's kind of a lot of packaging for one pair of eye masks. I tend to try and get now the tubs of the eye mask where you get like 20 in there or something, so there's not quite as much packaging, but these are of course quite handy for travel. Next up, we've got a product from Bamford, and this is the body wash. It's in a 50ml size or 1.7 fluid ounce. It says our certified body wash is fragrance with a blend of geranium, lavender and peppermint essential oils. It doesn't have any SLS or anything in, so we are all good. And it's in like a dark kind of tinted plastic bottle, pretty handy for travel again. Smells really nice. It smells like those essential oils, as you would expect. Definitely getting kind of lavender and geranium in particular, so it should be quite relaxing. So 250ml size would be £25. This 50ml size is worth £5, so it is like a fifth of a full size, and it's a decent enough size. You could use it for a week or two on holiday and it would be plenty of body wash. I just can't speak to how effective it is because I haven't actually used it myself yet, but they get good reviews. They're a high-end brand, so it's a nice little one to treat yourself with. It says mood lifting and super soothing, this plant-based dual cleanser ticks all the right boxes to become your next shower staple. So it's obviously hand and body wash, but of course any kind of body wash can be used on the hands, and probably vice versa to be fair. And it's described as being geranium, but like I said, it has also got lavender and peppermint in there as well. It's a nice kind of unisex scent as well. Next up, I talked about the discrepancy, and I mentioned this in my blog post. So with this particular product by NARS, this blush, which is a powder blush, it was described as being a 5 gram, which would have been a full size. And looking at the pictures, I thought there's no way that's the full size. So I kind of mentioned that, I wasn't sure. I have since updated the blog post, now I know exactly what size we have got and what it's worth, so that's all now up to date. This is in the shade Orgasm, which is a nice shade, don't get me wrong. I find it really wearable, really nice and everything. I'm just sick to death of keep seeing this same shade, and I'm sure you guys are as well. If you've ever had a gift before from any of the sort of big companies, you've probably had this. So you've probably got like a bazillion of them. So this is in a 1.2 gram sample size. It's worth £6.60, and it says iconic for a reason. It's the best selling, loved by all blusher that creates a gorgeous lit from within glow. So like I said, really nice product, nice formulation, nice colour. Just give us something different please, because it would just be nice to try some of your other shades, and it tends to generally always be this. So look, it's diddy tiny. There isn't a mirror in, that's how tiny it is. That's just like a plastic thing to kind of protect the product. That's what it looks like in the packaging. It does leave a nice kind of pinky glow on the skin, and like a little bit of kind of radiance to the skin as well. So it is nice. I'm not dissing the product's nice. I just wish they would give us a different shade, to be honest. That's just my thoughts on this. Next up, we've got a product from Lancaster, and this is the Golden Tan Maximizer After Sun Lotion. It's a 50ml worth £5.60. A full size would be 250ml worth £35. Get that sun-kissed look to glow on with this silky smooth and hydrating formula which leaves skin looking and feeling soft and supple. Let's have a look at this. Got a little bit of a scent to it. I was just like wondering if it would have colour to it, almost like I was expecting it to have like a gradual tan or something in it. don't think it has. It just is applied to face and body after sun exposure and after your holidays. 1 month tan prolonging. So maybe it's got something in here that helps prolong, or maybe it's just the moisture that's helping to prolong. I don't know. The third ingredient is glycerin as well, so it should be super hydrating. So I've just put a little bit on my arm there. It has got a scent to it. Kind of like a flowery scent, actually. I could do without that scent if I'm honest. It's kind of like a fresh floral scent, like a bunch of flowers. So it's not unpleasant. I just wish they didn't feel the need to keep adding things. But anyway, it does seem to not feel sticky. It feels cool on the skin. It would be quite nice if you've been in the sun, to be fair. Can't say much more than that because I'd need to use it actually after I've been in the sun and use it a few times to know how good it is. But first impressions, actually, it does feel rather nice. 250ml of product though for £35 is pretty expensive, so it would have to be pretty nice, wouldn't it? Next up, a travel size from Neon, and we've had this before in a gift, not quite as often, but it's a really nice product. So it's a super shower power body cleanser, 24-hour hydration, 50ml or 1.69 fluid ounce. It's got spearmint, rosemary and eucalyptus in here. No SLS. Yeah, it smells good. It smells mostly kind of minty. It'd be really nice as like a morning get up and go kind of shower gel. Yes, very, very nice. It's worth £8 in this size. You can also get 300ml for £18. Cleansing, invigorating and natural. This enticing spearmint, rosemary and eucalyptus blend provides up to 24 hours of hydration. Next up, we've got a product from Borean. This is Ouza Sorbet. Vitamin Featherweight Emulsion, Radiance and Revitalised Skin Effect. It's 5ml or 0.18 ounce, so it's a moisturiser. I don't think I've tried this before, and I've tried an awful lot of products from Borean, but it is a nice kind of lightweight moisturiser. It says your skin will soak up this moisturiser, powered by a medley of fruit extracts and vitamin E to deliver radiance boosting results. 50ml would be £43, this 5ml is worth £4.30. Something a little bit different to use. Next up, we've got a product from Augustina's Bader. Augustina's Bader definitely shows up in these gifts a lot, but this is not one of the moisturising creams. This is actually the Essence. It's an 8ml or 0.27 fluid ounce size, so this is exciting. It's a new Augustina's Bader product, certainly new to me anyway. Comes in a nice little blue glass bottle. A full size would be 100ml and worth £68. It says part exfoliator, part toner and part hydrator. This triple wonder works hard towards a smoother, more toned and vibrant complexion. It's worth £5.44 in this size, so it is pretty small. Doesn't have a scent to it. It is just an essence, so it's kind of like quite a viscose water sort of texture, so a little bit more than the feeling of water on the skin. Yeah, not really getting any kind of major sense, or maybe a little bit. Anyway, maybe a tiny bit of tackiness. You do sometimes get that with essence as it sinks into the skin. But I love essences because generally they add in that just extra bit of moisture to the skin, and then everything that you put on afterwards, all your serums and things, just seem to sort of work better and penetrate deeper. So really, really big love for Essence. So I am quite excited to use this more than any of the other products I've probably ever received from them. So this is part exfoliator, part toner and part hydrator. This triple wonder works hard towards a smoother, more toned and vibrant complexion. Next up, we've got another product from Dr. Dennis Gross, and this is where it said in the listing that we only got one of these products. In the picture it looked like we got two, and we've actually got three. So I'm not going to argue with that. Love these things. These are brilliant. If you've never used them before, prepare to be amazed. So these are the Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peels. So these are 2-step peel packs. I've spoken about them before. If you've watched some of my videos before, you might have heard me talk about them. It says achieve clinical results at home. So it's a patented 2-step peel with 5 acids to help smooth fine lines, minimise the look of pores, improve the appearance of uneven tone and texture. Phenomenal, phenomenal. I've actually bought the big packs of these, which are like 30 for like £89 or something ridiculous, but that's how good they are. So you could use them on a daily basis unless your skin is particularly sensitive or you're new to acids. I don't feel the need. I think once a week is plenty for my skin. So like I said, we get 3 packs in here. Usually you can only buy a pack of 5. That's usually the smallest amount that you can buy. And it's 2-pack, so basically you've got 2 pre-soaked cloths soaked with the particular formula. So the first one is to exfoliate and smooth. So what you do is you cleanse your skin as usual, you dry your skin, and then you use this wet pad and keep using it over your face and neck and décolletage if you want to, until the pad is dry. leave your skin for 2 minutes, don't do anything, maybe just relax for like 2 minutes, and then do the same with the second pad, go in for 2 minutes with it, and then just leave it a couple of minutes before you put your moisturiser on. And essentially the first one is doing your exfoliating and your smoothing, the second one is kind of neutralising the acid. So if you just use the first one and left it on, I guess it would keep exfoliating probably a little bit too much. And the second one actually contains a little bit of retinol as well, don't use it if you're pregnant. So it kind of gives that extra boost of anti-aging ingredients as well. And you follow it with your moisturiser, and I just find any texture on my skin is like minimised, skin looks healthier, like wrinkles, fine lines and stuff are like minimised, and it's just a great treatment. They do 3 different types of these. They do a sensitive one which doesn't have the retinol in, they have got this one which is the sort of standard in between one, which is your universal daily peel, and then they do an extreme version which is even better for somebody with like really kind of oily skin or breakout prone skin. But I think they're all fabulous. I have a selection of all 3 because I love to use them on a regular basis. Next up we have got a eye mask, and this is by Shiseido. These are very good, I've used these before as well. They are the Vital Perfection Uplifting and Firming Express eye masks. Usually you would buy them in a pack of 12 for £68. We just get the one-off pair, so perfect to try them. And these are worth £5.66 for this one-time use pair. If 8 hours of beauty sleep is a rarity, fear not. These eye saviours visibly improve dullness, dark circles and wrinkles. And then finally, this is a makeup remover. It's the Rose Jelly Gentle Makeup Remover by Plein Air. This is actually a travel size. It's worth £18 if you were to go and buy it off the Space NK website. This is what it looks like at the packaging, very pretty. This conditioning formula has a unique jelly-like texture that works to rapidly dissolve makeup and impurities while soothing and cooling the skin. Apply a generous layer on dry skin to melt away makeup, add water to create a wash of rose-coloured milk. Massage gently over the rest of the face and rinse clean with cool water, pat dry. That sounds good. It says cruelty-free, vegan, UK made. Exciting. I love cleansers. There's just something about them. I find I enjoy the kind of steps of taking my makeup off, putting makeup on. Well, to be fair, no, I enjoy my AM skincare routine and my PM skincare routine. I find makeup a bit of a faff, but I particularly enjoy the PM skincare routine because I feel like I have a lot more time to kind of go through all the steps and just kind of look after myself, a little bit of self-care and stuff. So long story short, cleansers are just a really nice part of that, and using different ones, I just enjoy the experience. So it says, formulated with mild sugar-based actives and pure distilled rose water, this gentle jelly cleanser dissolves even stubborn eye makeup and leaves your skin feeling perfectly clean without any of the harsh scrubbing. The second ingredient is glycerin. It's also got Rosa Damascena flower water in here. So yeah, it looks good. I look forward to giving this a try. It says, gentle does it. This comforting cleanser is formulated with rose water and sugar-based actives to tone, refresh and lock in moisture. So what do I think of this gift? All in all, I think it's a pretty good one, especially because we're judging this based on having spent £60 or your currency equivalent. If you're outside the UK, you can still get this gift. You just have to spend the equivalent in whatever your local currency is. So sometimes with these gifts, you're having to spend like £175 and then they're worth a lot more, but it's quite the investment. I kind of like the fact that they do these sort of more affordable ones where you just pick up one thing you were going to get anyway, and then you get all these new goodies to try. So I'm pretty happy with it. There's not much in the way of makeup other than the NARS blusher that we've seen a few thousand times before. For me, it could have been elevated with a bit of SPF in here maybe, but then I guess they're going with TLC, and these products are more kind of towards TLC for your skin. I would love to have seen a bit of Tatcha in there as well, because that's quite a new launch for Space NK, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know in the comments what you think of this gift. Did you pick it up? If so, what did you buy to get the gift, and what you're excited about in here? So I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. And I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.